Yo, what's up YouTube? This is my affirmation video to a book I've been writing called The Power of Now. Basically wrote the book here verbatim, and this is my affirmation video to that book, Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And this section we're here reading is the key to spiritual dimension, and I wrote it here basically, and I'm just gonna go ahead and read it because this is my affirmation video. The key to spiritual dimension. In life-threatening emergency situations, the shift in consciousness from time to present sometimes happens naturally. The personality that has a past and the future momentarily recedes and is placed by intense conscious presence, very still but very alert at the same time. Whatever response is needed then arises out of that state of consciousness. The reason why some people love to engage in dangerous activities such as maintaining or climbing a car, racing, or so on and so forth, they may not be aware of it, but it forces them into the now. That intensely alive state that is free of time, free of problems, free of thinking, free of burden, of personality, slipping away from the present moment. Even for a second, you may be thinking death, but unfortunately they come to depend on a particular activity to be in that state. But you don't need to climb the north face of Mount Everest and you to be in that state, but now. Since ancient times, spiritual masters of all traditions have pointed to the now as the key to the spiritual dimension. Despite this, it seems to have remained a secret. It is certainly not taught in churches and temples. If you go to a church, you may hear readings from the gospel such as "Take a thought for tomorrow shall take a thought for the things of itself," or "Nobody puts in his hands the plow that looks back for his fit kingdom of God." Or you might hear the passage about the beautiful flowers that are not anxious about tomorrow, but live with the ease of timeless now and are provided abundantly by God. The depth of the radical nature of these teachings are not recognized. No one seems to realize that they are meant to be lived and so bring about a profound inner transformation. The whole essence of Zen consists in walking among the razor's edge of now, to be so utterly, completely present and no problem, no suffering, no nothing is not what you are in the essence and can survive in you. In the now, the absence of time, all your problems dissolve. Suffering needs time, it cannot survive in the now. The great Zen master understood in order to take his students' attention away from the time, he would raise his finger and slowly ask, what at this moment is seeking? But at this moment is lacking? A powerful question does not require an answer on the level of the mind. It is designed to bring your attention deeply into the now. You must understand this. A similar question in the Zen tradition is this: if not now, when? The now is also central to the teachings here understood in the mystical branch of this land, and we are here saying that you must understand that the time is present and that the great poet and teacher of this land declares past and future from our own sight, burn both of them up with fire. Eckhart understood the 13th principles in the spiritual teachings and summed up all of this so beautifully. Time is what keeps the light from reaching us. There is no greater obstacle to God than time. That was the key to the spiritual dimension by Eckhart Tolle in the book Power of Now, and that's my affirmation video to my affirmation journal. I'm Max. I hope you're listening, and I'm out.